Hello everybody, welcome back to another Blender tutorial. It's been a very long time since I last did one. Yeah, but I'm back and I'm going to be starting to do tutorials more often. And yes, so today we will be creating a wallpaper with like a cool cylinder, just kind of hard to explain, but you saw it in the thumbnail. That's what we're going to be creating here. So the first thing is we're going to delete this cube by pressing X. And if I go too fast and you don't know what keys I press, just come look down here, it will show you. Like if I press space, it will say down there. So yeah, there's that. Next, let's add in a cylinder by pressing Shift A, Mesh, and Cylinder. And now you can see over here where it says vertices, you want to change this to 6 vertices. So now it's nice and low poly, just like that. Now go into the top view by pressing 7, then go into orthographic view by pressing 5. There you go, just like that. Now bring this panel out a little bit so you can see what you're doing. Click the modifier tab and just that little wrench right there. Click add modifier array. And you're going to want to change this from 1 to 0.01 and enter. So there's just a tiny little gap right there, as you can see. Let's bring this up to like, I don't know, 20 or so. Yeah, that's probably good right there. And now we're going to position the camera. So what you're going to do is press 7, go into top view, go right about here and press Control Alt 0. 0 on the number pad. And that will snap the camera to wherever you're looking. Now right click on it and then press G, then middle mouse button, and you can move it like this. So bring it up to about there, then press G, Y, and then bring it up to about there. That's probably good. Now right click on this, and we're going to duplicate it a couple of times. So go into top view by pressing 7, then come over here and press Shift D, and then place it right about there. Then zoom in, you got to zoom in with the scroll wheel really close. Press G again and place it right about there. So you see this distance, you want that right there. So that's about the same distance. Doesn't have to be perfect, but pretty close. Now press 0 and see if it's good. Yep, it looks good right there. Let's just, it's fine. Let's leave it right there. Now apply this array modifier, so it's applied. Now click the other one and apply that. Then right click on this and press Control J, and that will join them two objects so they're now one thing like that. Okay, next add an array on this one, array, and now it's going out that way, but we want it to go up. So change this to 0, then press tab, then change this one to 1. Let's just try 1. Yeah, it's too, it doesn't work right there. So go press 7, and then it'll snap the cursor right there. And zoom in until right about here, then, oh no, wrong one. Bring this down. Whoa, hold on. Bring it down. Let's try 0.87. 0.86. There we go. That's perfect. Just like that. That's exactly what we want. Then bring this up till it covers the whole thing like that. Then press GY and you can bring it down to it just centered like that, and then maybe across. Perfect. Now it covers the whole camera, and that's what we want. Next, we're going to apply the modifier to this. Hit apply. Now they're all like that. You see that? Okay. Press A, or actually first you have to go into edit mode by pressing tab. Sorry if I did that too fast. Press tab, go into edit mode, then press P and select by loose parts. Boom. And this will lag out your computer for just like a second. And as you can see, now they are all separate objects, just like that. Next, select everything. We don't have to select the camera, so press B and deselect the camera with middle mouse, box select like that. And then press Control Alt C, no wait, Control Shift Alt C, origin to geometry. And that will snap all the origin points to this center, or to the center of each one, like that. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Right click on one of them, it can be like any of them, doesn't have to be this, just somewhere in there. Then go to this little button right here and hit it and select random. Now this is proportional editing in object mode, and I did not know this was a thing until recently when my friend showed me it. So that's pretty cool. So now if we move this and we bring this up, it will move all the objects around like that. That's pretty cool. So what we're going to do is press G, Z, and then bring it up just a little bit so it's got like some bumps. You see that? That's probably good right there. Now let's come over here and do the same thing. Let's select like this one, G, Z, and let's bring it down to right about there. Then go into camera and see how that looks. That's looking pretty cool. Actually, I like that a lot right there. That's awesome looking. But we're not going to do it. You can do it if you want right there, just render that out. That's pretty cool. I think that's awesome. Like it's got a sort of a metallic look, but we're not going for that look. Come here and select Cycles Render. There we go. Select this, select the lamp right there, and we're going to bring it over here. Oh, get out of the proportional editing because we're not going to need that anymore. You can bring it over here and change it to a sun lamp. So go to the sun, or to the object data or whatever it's called, and change it to sun. Let's go into top view by pressing 7. Rotate the sun by pressing R right about there. Come down and then rotate it like this. Let's see how this looks. That's looking pretty cool. So let's change the world to a brighter color so it's more like a white. There we go. That's looking pretty sweet. And now let's do a material for this. So select the material tab and hit new. Change this to mix shader, and you know what we're gonna do? Diffuse and glossy. Every material ever has this 2 shaders in it. Alright, there we go. That's looking good. Now we're gonna have to select everything. So come over here, box select everything by pressing B, and then you can deselect that by pressing B and then middle mouse, and that deselects. And yep, that one is still selected. If it's not, just right click on this one right here and it should select it again like that. And I'm pressing Z, and that's why it's going into wireframe. Then press Control L and select materials, and then every single one of these has this material. Pretty cool, right? Yes. Alright, let's see how this looks. Press 0 and then press Shift Z, and that will render in the viewport. That's looking pretty cool. I'm liking it a lot. I'm just curious, what happens if we change this to Blender Render? Pure white. Okay, nope, go back. There we go. That's looking cool. I like it. So let's do a quick render just to see how it looks. 50, that's good. The sampling, let's go with 50 samples, and let's try it. Render. This should go pretty fast. Okay, it just finished, and that's looking pretty cool. I like it. It's got some shadows, and then there's like some displacement right here and a bit right here. Yeah, I think that's the end of this tutorial. You could mess around with a little bit, like just grabbing this one up here. Wait, turn this back on, and then just kind of go a little bit more maybe. I don't know. You can do what you want. You can maybe change the color too. If you want to go for like a blue or whatever. Maybe this down a little bit. I think I like white better though. Control Z that. Control Z. There we go. Yeah. So there is our final render. You can do a little bit compositing, maybe add a vignette or something, whatever you like. But yeah, it's a very short tutorial, but I thought it's just a cool subject, or not. I thought it just looked pretty cool. So yeah. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more tutorials. I will be doing some more later. I'm planning on doing like a realistic Dr. Pepper bottle soon, maybe. I'm working on it right now, so we'll see how it turns out. So there you go. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new, leave it in the comments down below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.